Hey guys, I think this is update number 7, I think, of my 65-gallon planted tank. Just trying to give you guys a shot of some of my mono shrimp because they're actually out. They've been coming out more, which is great. And I did a little video of them before, but between them and the nerites, the algae in this tank is totally under control. I mean, there's still a little bit, but I really don't mind. But they've done a really good job on this patch of Anabias, and the nerites have almost completely cleaned off the wood. The only thing is that the nerites leave these little white eggs all over the tank, which is kind of irritating, and they're super hard. So if you want to get them off, you have to actually get like a little razor blade or a knife or something and dig them out of the wood. So as you can see, I haven't done that in a long time, and I'll probably won't get around to it. But I guess today I just wanted to show you guys some growth. And also, if I can just say, I really hate doing videos on the iPhone because it bleaches everything out. I've been looking into getting a camera to do these videos with, but I don't know, they're all kind of expensive. I don't know what to get. So if anyone has any recommendations on cheap cameras that are better than the iPhone, let me know. Something I did want to touch on, I had a question from, I think, Sterling's Aquarium. I'm sorry if I didn't get your name right, and you guys should check out his channel. He was asking if I had any problems with runners in the Eco-Complete. And at the time I told him that I couldn't really answer his question because I didn't have any plants that shot out runners. And I didn't think that the Bacopa counted as runners. Like, they shoot up all these stems here. Oh, sorry, there's lots of glare. They shoot up the stems, but those aren't exactly runners, and they kind of start at the base, so they don't have to push up through much of the substrate. But I did notice last night that, I'm going to try and get you a good shot, that the crypts have been shooting up runners. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that in order for it to be a runner, it has to kind of shoot it off to the side of the mother plant. And there's another one right here. This one's just tiny. So if that answers your question, no, I haven't had a problem with the Eco-Complete and runners. In fact, I don't have any complaints with Eco-Complete. I love it. I should probably do testimonials for it. I think it's the best. But I also wanted to touch on, he did another video talking about glass tops versus open tops on tanks. And mine's an open top, and I think, in my opinion, I know there are some pros and cons, but aesthetically I wouldn't have it any other way but open, especially when you kind of go to the expense and trouble of having a light fixture like this, because besides the fact that it's just better light for your planted tank, I think that these lights are just more aesthetically pleasing, and people generally get them to kind of make the tank look more attractive in general. And so I was, back when I had my 40-gallon was when I first got this light, and I took the lid off. I was amazed, and I love having it open because I like being able to look in through the top, because I don't know, there's something about looking in through the top of a tank that makes it all seem like so much more real, and like you can just, I don't know, I don't know how to explain what I'm talking about, but I do love looking in through the top, and I like being able to walk by the tank and just kind of dip my fingers in it. And I also, this might sound a little bit weird, but I also really like the smell. It's kind of like that smell when you go to the zoo or something. But yeah, I just like having open tops, and I don't find that the extra water evaporation really is that big of a deal. I think that if you're generally doing weekly water changes anyway, you don't really notice it. I do my water changes usually on a Saturday, and I do about 50%, and when I fill it back up, I fill it right to the brim. And so this one I did on yesterday, so I don't know, kind of disproved my point there. It does evaporate a lot, but it's not a big deal, I don't think. And I also find that having glass tops, they kind of eventually, they get hazy and dirty, and you have to clean them a lot, and I feel like they probably interfere quite a lot with the light getting through properly and penetrating to the bottom of the tank, if they're not kept clean. And if you're like me, you probably take better care of what's inside the tank than what's outside of it. So yeah, so this is kind of an update, but I also just wanted to put in my 2 cents on those subjects that people have been touching on. I also want to say that I've just been having a blast watching all your videos, and I just really like where this whole planted tank and fish tank community thing is going. Like, we're all so friendly with each other, and it's just it's really fun. I feel like on the rest of YouTube you run into a lot of people being like mean or, you know, like pretentious, and I just find like we're all just down to earth and supportive of each other's tanks and opinions, and I just think it's really great. And currently I'm trying to grow out my Bacopa, which is moving along pretty slowly since I did the big trim, and I'm trying to grow out the Rotala and the Ludwigia so I can make some trimmings for Graham and Lisa and Drunk Tank Aquaria, and pop those in the mail for those guys, because I mean, we're close enough and we can, and I throw out so much in the garbage, and it breaks my heart when I do that. So I'd love to be able to give it to people who will be able to use it. So, oh yeah, and I'm trying to not be so soft-spoken in this video, because I've had a lot of people either ask me not to be because they say they can't hear me, or they're asking me why, and I don't know why. So I'm trying to be a little bit more, trying to be a little bit louder and less soft-spoken in this video. But yeah, take care guys, talk to you soon.